Hold on a minute, you guys. Check a couple things. All right. All right. There we go. All right. Good morning, everyone. Fast Track Mason here with the Fast Track Storm Center. Sorry for you guys having to see all those camera angles going on. I do apologize for that. Kind of running a little bit late here this morning, and so I'm trying to get things going again. Um, been busy a lot lately, so yeah. Anyway, welcome to Fast Track Morning Weather. Um, it is already March 10th, which is iconic. It just seems like yesterday we were already at the beginning of March. Okay, so as I'm getting my tablet going here, you can see here on Fast Track HD Doppler radar, we have a lot to talk about, by the way, today. So you see on Fast Track HD Doppler radar, as we are scanning the skies right now, we are clear across the area for the meantime, um, but that will change eventually, like overnight tonight and tomorrow. Okay. Um, and I'll explain why. And we pull back the bigger picture here, you can see we don't have a system heading towards us yet. We don't have anything heading towards us yet here on the regional radar. Yes, there are some showers showing up here in southern Ohio and into parts of Kentucky, but our system is not heading for. There we go. There we go. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I took a little bit of an internet glitch um, just now. Um, but looks like we're back online. But looks like we're back online. Let me double check and just make sure. Yep. Okay. Um, all right. So, anyways, you can see here, um, we're not dealing with any severe weather, but looks like I'm going to click this. No, you don't have to. Yeah, I'm glad to do that. And then slide it over to tomorrow. Um, there we go. The Storm Prediction Center, as you can see, has placed the Miami Valley under a level 2. That's what this yellow shading is. In fact, I'll zoom in a lot more. You can see a lot more closer, okay? So, northwest part of the Miami Valley, including northwest parts of Wayne County, most of Randolph County, except for the far southeastern edge, and then it's split right here, actually, as you can tell. Half of Darke County in a yellow, the other half in a green. The green, by the way, the dark green, is a marginal risk. That's a level 1, so that means 1 or 2 storms could become strong to severe. Okay, so not expecting like a total outbreak. Um, in fact, I'm not expecting an outbreak very much, really. I don't think we're going to be able to see that. But yeah, half of Darke County, northwestern Wayne County, all Randolph County except for that southeastern edge, Mercer, Auglaize, half of Shelby County under a level 1 marginal risk for severe weather tomorrow. Um, and so there's a low chance right here in this area, but as you see here in this yellow shade across the rest of the Miami Valley and the rest of our Indiana counties, you can see a level 2. Now that means we could see a lot more severe thunderstorms pop up, okay? So this yellow shade means that these are the counties that have the bigger chance of seeing severe weather. Not necessarily like um, not necessarily like like an outbreak, really. Okay, I do apologize for all of that, really. I don't know what's going on with the internet, but something is going on. All right. But anyway, not necessarily an outbreak, but just more of just more of a bigger chance for severe weather, if you will. Okay. Or Torcon tracker, if I can get that up. Now, let's see here. Let me just double check something really quick before I freaking lose my internet. Um, there is a Torcon of 2 right here. However, I'm double checking some stuff right here. Okay, so what it looks like right here is that I'm pretty sure this is Wednesday. For some odd reason, my system doesn't show the timestamp, okay, of what day this is supposed to occur on, but we do have a Torcon of 2. So that does indicate that we do have like a low chance for tornadoes to occur, okay? Um, Let me just double check something here really quick um, before I completely lose my internet. Um, oh, okay. Um, yeah, that level 2 is a slight risk for tomorrow, and that Torcon that you guys see, that is yeah, that's for tomorrow. Okay, I just want to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. Um, Now, interesting enough, as we go over to, I will show you something else as well that's interesting today. Um, I put our current wind gusts right now. You can see winds are already howling this morning. They're not terrible. I was just outside taking the dogs out this morning before I came on live. And the winds actually feel pretty good out there. You can see 14 mile an hour down in Lebanon, as well as 21 miles per hour in Darke County, and even our current temperatures. Forgot to show those because we've been having so many technical issues. Look at this. Look at this. This is impressive. We are in the low to mid 60s across the area. You can see 63 in Clinton County, in Wilmington, 64 in Butler County, 63 in Miamisburg, uh, as well as in Vandalia, Southern Clark County, uh, Darke County as well, and even Auglaize County as well. So we are in the 60s this morning as well, and these will continue to climb, by the way. Okay, I would normally show these after I showed the radar, but just been having so many technical issues this morning that it just threw me off. So, but yes, these temperatures are already feeling good. It is feeling pretty good out there. It actually feels pretty good here in the storm center, really, because my storm center uh, adapts with the temperature outside, how cold or warm it is. Okay, so these temperatures are already looking pretty good. Okay, now as we go over the graphics, um, There we go. So today and tonight's forecast. Okay, so today we're going to be dealing with cloudy skies with a high of 72. All right, that's our target temperature today. And then tonight we're going to be dealing with cloudy skies as well with on and off rain showers. Temperatures will be falling to around 64 degrees. Okay. Um, your fast track 7-day forecast looks like this. So it's going to be cloudy today, like I said, with that high of 72. So it's going to feel pretty good out there today. Tomorrow is a fast track weather alert day. I keep forgetting to put that on there. But yes, tomorrow's a fast track weather alert day. Thunderstorms and it's also going to be windy tomorrow as well. So I'm not be surprised if we see maybe a wind advisory come out as well. High 67 and low 64. Thursday could be sunny with a high of 46 and a low 29. I know some of you are going to be yelling at me like that, saying, Mason, why if we're dealing, why are we getting temperatures that are going to be in the 60s and 70s, and then all of a sudden dealing with temperatures that are going to be in the 40s? Well, to answer that, we're not. It's just that we're not out of the complete woods with winter. Okay. I know it may seem like we're already approaching spring, but unfortunately, we're not completely done with it. Spring doesn't hit for a few more days, if you will. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so we're still dealing with that cold air, but we're not dealing. But the good news though is that we're not dealing with those negative single digits. Okay, that are both that we would normally get below zero. All right. So 46 as a high and 29 as a low on Thursday. So it's going to be cold that day, but it's not going to be brutal or frigid, all right? So that's the good news. But you'll still want to have like a jacket or like a coat on you. But the good news, though, is that you won't need very many layers when you head throughout the day that day, all right? Friday, it's going to be cloudy, mostly cloudy and windy with a high of 55 and a low of 37. Okay, so we are looking at 50s that day, but we're still looking at pretty cold temperatures in the morning that day, all right? Saturday, mostly cloudy as well with a high of 48 and a low 28. And then Sunday, dealing with rain in the afternoon and evening, along with windy conditions, as well as with a high of 64 and a low of 42. So you feel pretty good that day again, okay? But still going to be rainy. And then Monday, I know you guys are going to definitely yell at me about this. If you're not going to yell at me about Thursday, then you're probably going to yell at me about Monday. And that is why, that's because, sorry, Zeke is having a fit. Anyway, it is going to be cloudy on Monday. The high 27 and low 23, so it is going to be cold that day. All right? I understand some of you are going to be mad, like, give us the warm air, Mason. Give us the warm air. And I'm like, I can't give us the warm air, all right? But we'll just have to deal with it, all right? I know some of you want that warm air, but it's like a temperature fluctuator, all right? So that is Fast Track Morning Weather for March 10th. Hope you guys have a great day. I'm sorry about all the issues. Now I gotta go calm my GSP down, alright? Keep your hands to the Fast Track songs throughout the day today. I will try to update you guys as much as I can for about the severe weather that's going to be going on tomorrow. You guys take care, stay safe, and keep it here to the song, to the Fast Track song today, like always. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.